Hey guys, Rookie Lock here, back once again. I hope everyone's having a great day as always. And try and ignore the lock display just for a second here. I got this Assa a while back from Noctis Modus. Once again, buddy, thanks for all the wicked locks. But this is a pretty interesting lock. It has 6 pins and 3 side pins that instead of interacting with a sidebar, they interact with ball bearings and of course a sidebar groove in the side. Didn't come with a key, but I made this key for it. But it only works when the lock is, well, I guess right side up, how it would be overseas. And that's because the side pins are not spring loaded, so you can see here the 2 of the 3, well, I only needed to cut 2 little dimples there that would limit how far those pins would fall down, basically. So I'm going to pick it this way, so we do have to lift those side pins, and well, it's how locks would be installed here in Canada. So yeah, basically just gonna try and pick to a false set and go from there. So originally I wanted to pick the Twin 6000 that I have, but and I did pick that lock before, not on video, but yeah, when I picked it I had the new style drivers in it, and when I put the old gin bottle spools, what should be in it, back in there, it becomes pretty well impossible to pick for me, so I won't be picking that anytime soon. I think I have better luck trying to pick the prison lock, which actually is also a Twin 6000, but it has the newer drivers in it, so we got a bit of a set. I think I'm going to switch to my deeper hook. And I really got to remind myself to lighten up tension on this thing, which is really hard for me to do because I tend to pick locks with heavy tension. It's just what's always worked for me. So when I pick with lighter tension, well, it's harder to feel binders, which isn't really a problem now because all the pins are basically in the counter milling. But they're also makes pins easier to overset for me when I pick with light tension. So yeah, I'm dying to get this thing picked. Like I said, I'm pretty well done with this lock. It's kind of funny, some of these just Assa 600s can be just, never mind the side pins for a second, some Assas can be super simple to pick open with the new style drivers, but you'll have some, like this one, that like I said, never mind the side pins, is super tricky to pick open. Just goes to show all locks are different. In fact, you'll sometimes have 2 locks with the exact same pinning, exact same bitting, and they'll be 2 total different beasts. Just depends how they're on their tolerances and how they were milled from the factory and how accurate the holes were drilled. There's a lot that goes into making a tricky lock besides the security pins. So now I really got to lighten up, and I don't want to overset anything. Getting counter rotation there, but and we just dropped some pins there. But that counter rotation, I'm pretty sure, was from a key pin trying to line up the chambers. I'm not sure if you guys can hear that or not, but they're doing work on the apartment next to me. Perfect timing. Okay, gotta lighten up. I'm gonna keep telling myself that. Lighten up more. Oh, see, that's why I hate doing that. Just lost a bunch. So yeah, I'm not sure when I'm going to upload this, but hopefully everyone has a Merry Christmas. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, hopefully you have happy holidays. Nice little turn on the core there, but I'm not sure how much deeper we are than when we dropped all those pins just now. Okay. This lock has clicks for days. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, number one's really tricky. Okay, okay. Oh, I was just about to say, there's no tailpiece on the end of here, so, well, that kind of sucks because that's an obvious sign that probably everything's picked, so that kind of pisses me off. Whew. Yeah, that kind of sucks. I wish I would have had a tailpiece on here. Or a tailpiece. Circlip. It's kind of, well, some people would say that's kind of cheating because you know that everything's picked, but either way I would have to test those side pins at some point or another, so kind of didn't gain too much from that. But yeah, I only had to pick one of the side pins, which sometimes I'll have to pick two of them, but I never have to pick all three of them. And I think that's just the way it's bitted. You can see here that, like I said, it only works when it's upside down. I'll lock it back up, what the hell. Only works, well, again, upside down, right side up for overseas folk. And it does not work like this. So those pins are just floating there, springless, and usually I have to pick 2 of the 3, and the third one's almost already set, I guess. Anyway, I'm gonna have to take that pick even though there was no circlip, and yeah, because like I said, it's my 3rd or 4th attempt on this. Okay, first things first, it's kind of funny, there's 3 ball bearings. There's room for 3 ball bearings and they're all populated. And there's room for 5 finger pins, but there's only 3. And presumably, if there was more, I mean, you would have to have drill spots for those. So yeah, I know this is probably fully populated how it was from the factory, so hopefully you can see those ball bearings falling out there. There's 3 of them. And well, let's dump the top pins, or the key pins. Refocus down here. Come on, go in your slots. Alright. Now this can be kind of tricky to get out here, if I remember correctly. Come on. Wow. Try and use the camera for magnification. Wow. I swear this is harder than it looks, guys. Wow, dude. I forgot about this. First time I took this apart, this took forever. There, you friggin' bugger. Alright. Back to the top pins here. Which are all going to be, oh, wafer. I don't think that needs to be there. Well, that's a short, holy crap. Beautiful gutting, rookie. Yeah, it's a short driver, so maybe these stacks do balance out. But I think the keys cut at that before the wafer. Holy crap, I'm having a hard time today. Okay, so nothing besides that sidebar groove there in the Bible. Now let's take a look at the side pins here. So hopefully you can see that that there's false gates on these, false divots basically. Let's pick them up one by one. So false gate right before the true one, or vice versa, depending which way you look at it. Little finger on the side, and they all have that, as you can see there. Oh wow, this video got long in a hurry. And yeah, they just interface with these tiny ball bearings that sit in that sidebar groove, and if they're not, if these pins aren't aligned with the true gate, obviously the ball bearings stick out into that groove, locking the lock. Kind of like active key control. So they're kind of balanced. Yeah, they're kind of balanced, I guess. Not too bad. Anyway, that's the Assa. I keep forgetting the name of it, but like I said, I'll put it in the title probably, so you guys have already seen it. Yeah, thanks for sticking with me on this longer video, but I'm still glad to get it out of the way, and actually kind of inspired by Mur to not give a shit about the length of the video. When I pick locks off camera, I don't care how long I'm taking, but yeah, I've kind of tried to keep videos around 10 minutes or not too much more. But if it's a special lock, I don't know, I'm gonna rethink that, I guess. Yeah, hope everyone has a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, and catch you guys in the next video. Take care.